Hello ladies and gentlemen, SeKo Starcraft bringing you a pro replay between Acer's Nerchio and Empire Beastyqt. Now I can't remember if this was part of some sort of tournament or not. I know that this was a best of 3, and I don't even know exactly which game this was of the best of 3. So that means anybody could have won for any type of reason at any point in time. I forgot to tell you, Ultra got buffed as well. I don't know if that's Nerchio being a dick. I know that he's been a little bit tilty as of late. Smiley faces. I'm wondering if that means that Nerchio won that first game using Ultralisks. Would not surprise me. Speed it up here a little bit at the beginning. Zerg versus Terran. Zerg needed a move power. Was complicated to micro and Wigs of Liberty. But it was hard to do drops, so they made it even harder to do. Right on. Anyways, I was slowing it down to be able to read. Takes APM at least, like mines. Yes. Don't even have to click F on them. Cheers. Anyways, kind of standard command center high ground play. Looks like what Nerchio is doing with this drone is making sure there was no bunker rushes. He did see the one Terran SCV come through. We're just Marines coming out here. Doesn't look like he's too worried about getting out some sort of Reaper scout. More interested. Pardon me. More interested in just making sure that he got in an easy scout and moved into Marines. I actually started to see a lot more games with Terran not doing Reaper. Generally, when you see the Reaper, it does force the the Zerg player into just trying to get out speed a little bit faster at times. But in this case, it would probably be easier for Nerchio to go into some sort of third base. We'll see if he's interested in doing that anytime soon or not. Hellions should be popping out of there pretty fast. Lots of extra queens. Something that I've got to work at getting into my composition, making sure you get up to 4 queens fairly quickly, maybe even 5 or 6 as the game goes on, just for that extra creep spread. And that extra defense in the early game against Reapers and Hellions. Just such a useful unit later on. There's entire strategies now for Zerg players where they essentially go really big queens, like maybe 10 or 11 queens, and then into mass Ultralisk, and then just transfuse as they bust their way into any type of army compositions. Just a couple Hellions looking like they need to scout, and then we've actually got widowmines afterwards to be able to control a little bit of space. One Overlord here in the back, Zergling on this side just to see if there's any type of fast third bases. Very unlikely. I'm actually very surprised there's no third base. There it is. I was about to say that seemed a little bit late, but 7-minute mark seems just fine to me. Roach 1 coming down as part of the wall off. Looks as though Beastyqt will not be able to get into that base, and unfortunately cannot cancel the creep tumors they got down just before him. Do we even see another CC coming yet? We do not. Also kind of strange, I find. So 2 players worried more about getting up some defenses and a bit of tech before going into heavy macro. We do have ourselves a dropship on the way, so maybe going for some marine drops. Stim pack started nice and early. Ooh, Hellbats. Me likey. Couple of queens. Queens will not be able to go up that ramp now. He's gonna have to wait for a Zergling or 2 to run by and get in there. Or maybe an Overlord sacrifice. Kind of an interesting play. It's actually getting a good little chunk of damage in on this hatch by doing this. Is he gonna sack 1 Roach just to be able to save some Hellion damage? I would hope not. He doesn't know where these planted for sure. Pull down go the Hellions. Does he have detection on the way? I didn't see it if he did. Does he even have lair attack down yet? He just has some morphing. Ooh. Couple of health. Oh boy! Yeah. What did he end up getting out of all that? He says he's got 14 worker kills, so that was, you know, mildly effective. Mild sauce effectiveness. Gonna try to run away with those? Looks like he will get away with them. Maybe throw them down in different places on the map. We're fine. More Hellbats on the way to be dropped. Nerchio's recovering a little bit of workers that he lost there, but he's still maintaining a supply lead. Funky full wall off here out of the Terran player. Good at all parts of the game. Actually repairing up the medivac. I think that's really clever. Does have all the overlords here to scout this stuff, and one spore crawler. So just leaving that guy there for right now. It's kind of weird. Maybe waiting to put pressure on another base or something. Maybe forgot about it. Maybe he's drinking a lot of wine like I am. No, attack the drone. The drone. Seemed like everything just kind of sped up there for a second. Did anybody else feel that? Maybe it's just my computer. It's got the HIV. Good little army coming out on this side. Medivacs, Hellbats, Marauders. Should be just the right composition to smash through this. There isn't any Banelings. There's no like Mutalisks out or anything like that. So he might actually be able to get in a lot of damage because of the specific type of composition he has. I don't know if he needs to kill those rocks necessarily. Trying to build another big pile of roaches. There's enough damage here. He should be able to get down this this hatch without too much problem. Yeah, there it goes. Hellbat Marauder. Dig in the composition. Very, very smart. Didn't get the active tumors though, that's a bit unfortunate. Having the medivacs there, soaking up the damage. It's a pretty good army. The problem is, it's not necessarily the best position right now. Good concave from the roaches. Get out of there before you get... Oh, being a little too greedy I think with this. The infestors are about to pop, and if they grab this, it's essentially dead. Maybe I was just on one speed too much this whole time. I've been drinking a whole bottle of wine, guys, so you have to give me a break. There's a lot of roaches out. I'm surprised the Beastyqt still really needs to... Oh, that's why he's still fighting it. Oh, man. That's a pretty sick army. Does that seem too slow now? Is my computer on drugs? I believe my computer is on drugs. Looks like he wants to go for some sort of counter with the roaches, but off creep, he's not going to do that well. I think Beastyqt's got this in the bag, unless I'm missing something here. Little pockets of units getting picked off, though. Beastyqt has not gone up to a third base behind this. That's a bit of a problem. Ooh, great fungal. As I was saying, that fungal, if he catches a couple of good ones, even a bad spot. Get in the medivacs. Oh, wow. Never mind. Or just build a bigger army. Roaches are... Well, they got +2 armor. So they're actually really lasting well against this only +1 upgraded Terran army. Supply is still in the lead for the Terran player. Because Nerchio is supply blocked like an MF. Is there even another command center in production? Very strange that it is not. Wow, huge fungal that I missed on that side. Okay guys, I don't know what's up with my computer. Now everything's... What the hell's wrong with my... Am I really smoking something weird here? Because it seems like that's the right speed, and then every now and then I'll just like boost to get through. Get a little drop, take out the creep tumors. This base is on the way. I think Beastyqt really wanted a 2-base this game to a win. Had a great try at it. Now it's going to go through another command center. Does that seem super fast? What the hell? It's up with my computer. Alright, you guys are just going to have to deal with it. I'll talk at a normal rate just to be able to let you guys know that that's what should be happening. Cancelled this base, or it got cancelled. So he's going to try over here. very low econ game. I love watching these games. It means that every unit is super, super vital. Well, that died really easy. Boosts it over 2 feet. Seems legit. He's gonna get this in time. If not, he'll get a lot of damage in. It's worthwhile. Get out of there before the infestors can nab it. So he did just about half damage on that hatch. Super worthwhile. It'll be easy for him to kill off later. No burrowed burrowed zerglings to slow things down. Nothing like that. Has some marines spread out and a random medivac spread out everywhere. It's kind of interesting scouting, kind of from Beastyqt there. This base is finally up. It is fairly beat up though. Moving up to hive tech. +3 attack for terran. Saw in the way. No more upgrades out of the zerg player for a while. Burrow is just starting. Looks like he wants to expand this way. Probably just fine. He's just got to be careful of some badass fungals. Or is it going to be a base trade? I like base trades. Siege. Wow, that was a waste of fungal. Well, it kept it alive. I'm sure it can't be that big of a waste. Does keep the command center out of way to make sure it doesn't get killed off. Looks like he was not able to get that hatchery. Instead he got fungaled and then spit on by roaches. 2 marines should be able to deny. Well, maybe they won't deny. Looked like they maybe wanted to deny. That one zergling didn't manage to kill. Whoa, that's a big army move around there. One widowmine over here. Let's see if he gets a big hit on this. Oh, he should get a big hit on this. Ooh, very nice hit. Wall is down. Ooh, at least that wall got up. Looks like the Terrans just decided to say screw it. All the infestors are on this side of the map though. This is going to be a planetary, so a base trade is going to be much more valuable for the Terran, I feel. He does need to split up, which he is doing. He's going to send an army south to take out this base, and an army into the main to get the tech. The problem is that neither... Actually, let's go to put some bets on this here. The problem is that a Zerg player on top of the Terran production facility means the Terran can't produce things out of there. A Terran player with the army that's sitting in the middle of all the Zerg production facilities usually means that all the rallied units rally to their death. So let's take a moment here and say who we think is going to win. Beastyqt is supply blocked, but he can lift off, and he has a base. There'll be a planetary with mines. Nerchio, who's got less supply, does have... Well, he does have his army on the production facilities first. And he has infestors, which are obviously energy-based units. He's got to make sure to not lose. I'm going to say Beastyqt, but let's see if I get proved wrong. Man, some infestors would be pretty baller right now. Losing a lot of drones needlessly there. Wow, that one tank actually got a lot of shots off before it went down. Trying to rally all of his units to the back, but he's supply blocked. He'd be better off lifting off all of his units and running away. Oh, he did get the infestors out here. Those are going to be really important. There's a lot of medivacs, but the infestors, a couple of really big fungals are going to be super critical. Hatches up. Looks like he ran a part of his army home to try to deal with this. But it looks like it's getting pretty badly mauled up. Lifting up all of his buildings and heading down to the planetary. I love these games. These games are neat. That hatch will go down. He is getting into the main. Big fungals. But once again, he has enough medivacs here. Yeah, it looked like all he wanted to do was drop his command center to be able to get out the scan, kill off the infestors. Ooh, Ultras got out. Cray. Did pick up all of his army though. You'll get out of here with a lot of army. Just double the supply of his opponent. GG from the Nerchio machine. Oh wow. Do you not have any more energy left? Man, I thought he almost had enough for another fungal, because killing those would have actually left him in a great spot if he did. Okie doke. Fun little finish to a game there between Nerchio and Beastyqt. Game to Beastyqt. Hope you guys like that. Like and subscribe. Like the stuff I'm throwing at your faces. And we'll see you guys next time.